Hi Leo, it's Majori here from the Punk Priestess, and welcome to your Tarotscope for March. So what I'm going to do is start off with a signifier. This is like the main energy that's circulating you, and then we're going to get into the spread. I have a mix of tarot cards as well as oracle and astrology, so I'm just going to be mixing and matching. All right. Okay, we have some rainbows coming through. I have here the Fool reversed, so major arcana. And then I have Dharma here, so it's like the chakra system coming through. And let's start off with the Fool. So the Fool reversed is kind of like the beginning of the journey, and there's some hesitancy here. And for you, there can be some hesitancy in trying to end something or complete something before Aries season start. And you kind of really have to just embrace this free fall, embrace this moment, embrace that it's going to be difficult, it's going to be sticky, it's going to be hard, it's not going to be easy. Once you fall, there could be some rocks with sharp edges that you might, pierce you as you take this leap. Like, it's not going to be a smooth landing and a smooth ride all the time, but you want change. You know that your energy is calling for change, for some new nourishment, for some peace of mind. In order to get there, you have to just jump on this new journey. You have to kind of just see what the universe is aligning for you and what you're being called to do at this time. So don't be hesitant. Don't be scared. It's not like you to just hold off and not take that leap of faith, and not take that risk. And if it feels aligned, if it feels good, do it. You'll figure it out later. You just have to jump. And you should just jump during Pisces season, so you can jump into some water, jump into some emotions. Maybe you're afraid of the emotional depth of something, maybe some new emotional depth that you have to navigate and explore. Maybe you're afraid of that work and of that challenge, but you have to do it because you're going to have to figure it out on this path regardless. Because either you're going to jump willingly off this cliff, or the universe is going to push you off. The wind's going to blow you off, whatever it is. So you might as well just take this time into your own hands and have some control over the outcome. Okay, just pulling some tarot here. Okay, so what I have is the Page of Cups reversed, the Four of Coins upright, and then Capricorn upright. So let's start with the Page of Cups. It's a little bit of emotional immaturity, and this can be for you on your end, or this can be someone in your life, gender inclusive, that you might be dealing with, or you might be in your vicinity, in your circle. But with this Page of Cups reverse, it's like, you just kind of need to allow yourself to really see the investment in these relationships, the investments in these feelings. Could be new, could be unexplored. There's definitely, with the Fool reverse, there's some hesitancy to take maybe, this relationship or something to the next level. Maybe you don't want to get too emotionally invested in something. And that's why there's some guardedness coming through with the Four of Coins here, protecting your heart, protecting your resources, protecting yourself. Maybe you don't want to be known. Maybe you don't want to be seen. Maybe you don't want to get hurt. Maybe you don't want to spend money, trying to really hold on tight to your resources at this time. And just feeling like not very open. Like, you're such an open, loving sign. And like right now, or like some characters or some people are just preventing you from really being open. And, you want emotional availability. You want that to be reciprocal. You want someone to be emotionally open and responsive to you, but you also have to be that to them if you're going to get that in return. So there's definitely, like, what you need, but you're hesitant to open yourself up to some aspect of your life or some person in your life to get those needs met. Capricorn, work stuff, career stuff, reputation, status, friction, Saturn. With this Capricorn energy, it really is like what was teaching you with Venus and Capricorn, with Aquarius and Capricorn, I don't mean to say that. Mars and Capricorn is what I meant to say. They're in Aquarius now. But, you know, with this energy, it's like, what did the past 4 months teach you about relationships? You know, what did the past 4 months teach you about trust? Teach you about what it is that you want to be in alignment with now, not what you were in alignment with in the past. A lot of friction and restriction around worldview. Not really sure if you take this leap of faith, let's say if you accept this position, what it's going to be like, if it's going to be fulfilling. But part of you is like, well, there's a lot of possibility that it might be. You have to really be open to exploring at this time, really being open to allowing your path to change course. You can't be so stuck in your ways, which I know is hard for a fixed sign like you. But, you know, some things aren't going to always work the way that you want them to work. Again, if you take this leap of faith, you'll have more control. If you don't, the universe is going to push you into something where you might not have so much control. And if this person is a Capricorn, it's like, do you really want to allow yourself to be open to this type of energy? Does this energy work with you? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But again, there's some hesitancy about the emotional investment you want to make within like the career sector, within the relationship sector, and if that is how you want to be available, if that's how you want to open up. It's kind of like the fun is over. The curiosity is over. It's like, all right, I got to make a choice here. I got to make a decision. All right, so what I'm pulling here in connection to the Page of Cups reverse is a vision. And you have to think about, is this the type of vision you have with this person? Like, can you see this person in your vision, in your worldview? Is this what you want? If this is a person, if this is like aspects of yourself, is this how you want to emotionally be invested? Is this the vision you have for emotional investment in your life? This may not be a perfect circle, but it is perfect whatever it is. There's never going to be the right time for anything to really come into our lives. Sometimes, yes, we have those moments of alignment, but other times it's like we have to just do with what we have, and we have to make the best of it. Nothing is ever always going to be perfect for us to make the decisions that we need to make. And we have to just sometimes use with what we have and go forth in that new direction. So it's not a perfect situation, but it might be really close to what you want. So you might as well just take that leap of faith and discover it, explore it, and just see what it can be. And maybe once you get past this roadblock, once you get past this hesitancy, once you get past this, you know, barrier of like, you don't want to give, you don't want to open up, then you might see like, actually, this might be the right person for me. This actually might be what I'm looking for. This might be the right opportunity. You just kind of have to channel through and get through some hesitancy. Energy flows and intention. So definitely when it comes to career stuff, when it comes to your purpose, energy goes where intention goes. So if you're putting a lot of your time and energy in your career right now, you're going to see the results. If you're putting a lot of time and energy into trying to solidify a relationship, you know, changing status is very big with Capricorn. If you're trying to spend a lot of time letting something marinate in for the long term and grow roots and some longevity aspect in your life, you'll see the results. This is a slow process, but you're kind of delaying the process of this kind of forming and working because you're hesitant, because you're afraid of, well, what if it doesn't work? What if it's a waste of an investment? What if it's a waste of money? What if it's a waste of time? There's like all these what ifs. You just have to move. You just have to jump and figure it out on the free fall. You haven't even really begun the journey because you're too hesitant and scared to start it. So it's like, you gotta, you know, be brave and use that lion roar exterior bravery and just go after what it is you want to go after, and then you'll see down the line if it's going to be worth your time in the future. But for right now, you just have to just do it. Just do it. Just do it and see. Like, you know, nothing. What else are you waiting for? The longer you wait for perfection, you're going to miss out on more and more opportunity. And then before you know it, you're going to be in the grave and time has passed. So you might as well, if this is a pretty good deal, if this is like a good contract, if this is, you know, not the dream company you wanted, but it's pretty close. If, you know, this is not really the relationship you thought it was going to be for your life, but it's working out, you might as well just explore it and just see where it goes. You got to live life. You got to stay curious. You can't wait for perfection all the time. You're never going to get that. We live on planet Earth. We don't live in heaven. All right, so what I'm pulling here is the 8th house, which rules Scorpio. And then I'm pulling here February. So really thinking about the month of February, what just passed, what energy were you navigating, were you circulating in February, what were you doing? How has the month of February progressed and giving you this outcome of this energy? Like, what lessons did you learn? 8 here, there's a lot of energy working behind the scenes and a process of transformation. So, you know, there could have been a very transformative time for you in February, especially during when Pisces season started. A very transformative time, thinking about how you want your future to be like, thinking about possibility, thinking about bringing new energy into your life and molding it and cultivating it. There's a lot of things here that kind of had to end and change and transform in order for you to be at the edge of this cliff right now. You've done the work. You've done so much within the past couple months, especially within the month of February. It's like, why are you going to be scared now to take that leap to get you closer to what it is that you've been working towards? So that is the month for March for you, Leo. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next month.